What is happening, my tech-loving friends? Today is the 28th of June. We are almost in July, and we had a lot of fun stuff happen today in the world of technology that I want to share with you, Mr. Green glowing camera that I am pointing at. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got a lot of stuff up on Techno Buffalo. First, Sean brought us Movie Pass. That brings you unlimited movie theater visits. Think of it like Netflix. You pay one fee, you could watch as many movies as you can cram into a 24-hour day. Same thing here with Movie Pass. It's available for a month, only available in the San Francisco Bay Area, but kind of neat. Would you guys use it? The pricing seems a bit interesting. Give it a read. I'm kind of curious if it's something that you would use. Verizon LTE pantses 4G competitors in the speed test. Just pulls them down in gym class. Verizon's LTE is awesome. I've talked about its awesomeness. It is very, very, very fast. Lightning fast. I was actually out just working at a coffee shop because I'm a yuppie like that, and I was using a 4G LTE MiFi, and it was fast, and it was awesome, and I was happy. Like this. BioShock Infinite Award, been a Best in Show for ES 2011. That one's pretty self-explanatory. The life of a Facebook photo. This is kind of interesting, though. When you upload a photo to Facebook, in fact, let's click on it. It sort of shows all the cool stuff that happens to it. You upload a photo, who looks at it, where it gets looked at on the mobile devices, with an iPad, with another kind of tablet. Sort of neat. So go ahead and give that guy a little bit of a gander. You got a few minutes, you're sitting in class, you got your phone out. Go ahead and take a look. Android head honcho Andy Rubin said that there are 500,000 Android activations each day. Them's a lot of phones. So we can talk about that. Apple Caves issues a refund for Final Cut Pro 10. I have Final Cut Pro 10. I like it. People are complaining it's more of like iMovie Pro, but at least for me, that's exactly what I wanted. More features in an interface I know how to use. I'm certainly not making movies. If I was making movies, probably wouldn't want this, but at least for someone like me who just makes videos to chat, say hi, I've been a big fan of Final Cut Pro 10. Google Plus. Google's trying social networking yet again. We've talked about this quite a bit. Go ahead and a couple videos in there, give it a watch. Would you guys use Google Plus? Kind of interesting. MySpace might sell for as little as 30 million this week. That's just sad. Poor Tom now has no friends left. Tom had so many friends. I even had a shirt that said Tom is my friend, but he's not anymore. Mark is my friend. Noah did a live show today. Symbian is not dead. It's pretty much dead. Lulsec left you with some malware. Malware or malware? I'm going with malware. Microsoft adds Connect and Windows Phone together. Kind of exciting. Folks at T-Mobile took the wraps off a phone we all knew was coming. The MyTouch 4G slide. This thing is actually a pretty specced out beast dual-core processor. It's got one of the most advanced camera sensors in there. So if you're a shutter bug loving phone guy, you're going to want to look at this. And I'm pointing at it, but you can't see it, but that's what I'm pointing at. Tribes Ascend gameplay trailer, free to play. So that happened. Artist gives Groupon exclusive right to sell latest album. You guys can see some of the cool stories here that we've had. One of the things that we've been running for the past week, which I kind of like, and I don't know, I've actually been writing them, so probably why I like it. Top 5 phones for each of the major carriers in the US. Yesterday we did Verizon. Last week we did AT&T. So that leaves us with T-Mobile and Sprint coming up. So if you are looking for a phone or interested in phones and you are in the US, you're going to want to give these a read and see if you agree or disagree with my list. I know I've taken some flack for including the HTC Trophy here. I had the BlackBerry Torch as my number 5 phone on AT&T, and I got some guff for that too, but that's cool. You're allowed to challenge me. You're allowed to call me a fanboy. You're allowed to say I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the beauty of the internet. I would love to hear what your list is. If you agree with mine, then great. If you disagree, tell me what your top phones are. Kind of interesting to hear. You can see there's a ton of comments. There's a pretty good discussion going on. So you can check that out. The AT&T article is there. We'll have Sprint and T-Mobile coming later. And if you're wondering why I just pulled the BlackBerry out of my pocket, because I'm using BlackBerry as my dedicated phone now. There'll be a video. I'm going to film something talking about why I'm using a BlackBerry. And I've got a Palm Pre Plus that I'm thinking about using again. Anyway, we'll talk about all that business. I'm just rambling now because I miss you guys. Hello. How are you? How are things? Anyway, I am John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. I entertain myself way more than I should, and I'll see you guys in the next video.